Over the years, if you were to ask any hardcore movie collector what their holy grail item would be, chances are they'd come back at you with a little horror indie movie title known as Tales from the QUADEAD Zone. No joke, this shot on Shitio flick from 1987 is basically one of the rarest VHS tapes of all time, routinely fetching upwards of thousands of dollars on eBay auctions for the original VHS print. Not only for the fact that there was only about 100 of these original tapes even produced and most of them are lost, but also since QUADEAD Zone has garnered a cult classic status by many. So, I mean, it stands to reason that any normal person would think a movie from the 80s that people are willing to spend thousands of dollars on would be nothing short of a shining example of the master craft of filmmaking, right? Yes, that was a man in a clown outfit stabbing another man to death with a pitchfork. And yes, it did in fact turn into a spatula for half a second. Oh, fuck, we're in for it, ain't we? So if the title wasn't enough of a clue, Tales from the QUADEAD Zone is an anthology movie, think Creepshow, featuring 2 short films strung together by a woman reading a book to a ghost. Speaking of the title, just what in the holy hell is a QUADEAD Zone? I tried Googling it to try to figure out what the term actually meant. I couldn't find shit. Anyway, we have a man known as Chester Novell Turner to thank for this life-changing experience. I mean, the man was director, producer, editor, writer, cinematographer. Fucker even did the music. I mean, it sounds like Kubert getting sodomized by a pineapple, but he did the music. Okay, I mean, look, lady, I like me some clean dishes as much as the next guy, but I don't think you need to open up the sleuth gates if you know what I'm saying. Seriously, every time this woman hears voices, she gets like a cat in heat, and it's not subtle. And considering she's supposed to be hearing the voice of her dead son, I mean, incest is wincest, like, holy shit. The first of the short films is called Food 4, and the only reason I know that is because I googled it. That movie never actually tells you what the titles are. Basically, a family is sitting at their table for dinner, and they only have enough food for a few of them.
Let's bow our heads. Thank God for this food, although we're poor. There's 8 of us at the table, and there's only food for 4.
I lost again.
Eventually, the family's hick son, that clearly doesn't fuck his sisters, decides to just grab a rifle and shoot his entire family. Well, not everyone, just the ones that deserved it. The acting here is just, it's sublime. Well, I mean, there you go. Your problem solved. Cut them up, eat the bodies, bam! Food for months. I mean, if we stay in quarantine any longer, this is the kind of shit we're all going to be doing anyway, right? Might as well get used to it. The second film is called Brothers. Again, I googled it. Oh, God! A cheese and spinach quiche! That's supposed to be a fucking corpse. Why do I want to eat that? Why does that look delicious? What the hell? It took me a while to figure out what the hell is actually going on in this one, because the audio mix is so fucked that the music drowns out almost all the dialogue. Eventually, I deduced that these 2 guys were trying to grab a body.
Come in here, man. Man, I'm tired of this old dead satisfied, man.
No. For real? Yes, for job well done.
Well done. Fuck you want a dead body for, man?
Yes, that is indeed the question. But maybe it would have been a better idea to ask that shit before you dragged a corpse into this apartment. I don't care how much some random dude's willing to pay me. I'm gonna have some fucking questions. So basically, this guy wanted to, exhume, I guess, the body of his brother so that he could get revenge. I don't know, the movie spends about 5 solid minutes just throwing exposition at us, as if the dead brother gives 2 shits about any of it anyway. Why the fuck do we? I don't know who you are. But oh man, the ideas running through my head are endless. Is he gonna mutilate the corpse? Burn it? Pull a Ted Bundy and do things to his butt? So, let me get this straight. You paid 2 guys an undisclosed amount of cash, presumably a large sum, and wasted everyone's time so you could dress up your dead brother in a clown costume. I mean, wouldn't you? The dead body gets possessed by a really shitty overlay effect, and then proceeds to just kill his brother. Oh, good Christ. It's like my ears are being repeatedly smacked on both sides by an auto-tuned dick. Or like two robots fucking or something. I don't know, but that's horrible. That's the worst.
So damn well you've been sitting there all damn day reading this book, Tyler. Dead son, and he been dead 3 years, and I'm tired of this shit.
Fucking what? So fucking
what? So fucking what, you crazy bitch?
I mean, yeah, when your woman is sad and mourning the death of her child, the only reasonable answer is to beat the fuck out of her with the Tales from the QUADEAD book. This is not in any way an overreaction. Personally, I would have smacked her in the temple with a frying pan, but this works too. At this point, we get the fight scene to end all fight scenes. John Wick, The Raid, The Night Comes for Us. Fuck that. QUADEAD zone.
Two hours later.
Jesus. Oh, we get it, dude. You're dying. Quit milking it. I've never seen cops show up looking like they just stepped off a golf course. And also in a Camaro. Good stuff. And it must be this cop's first day on the force, because he has to use cue cards to read her Miranda rights. Good. Good stuff. Oh, thank God we got to see the flashbacks. I was so emotionally invested in this story that I truly needed this. Now, here's the thing. This movie's an absolute train wreck. Actually, it's not even a train wreck. It's like a pile of dog turds sitting on the tracks that causes the wreck itself. But at the same time, it was clearly a work of passion, I think. The audio, the script, the editing, the acting, the long sequences of nothing but what sounds like someone smacking their nuts on a Casio keyboard. It makes me want to die. Somehow, this movie's only an hour long, but manages to feel as long as the Lord of the Rings extended cut. But the fact that Chester Turner just grabbed a camcorder and made a movie, even going so far as to distribute it himself in gas stations, I mean, I gotta respect the hustle. What, am I willing to pay thousands of dollars to own an original copy? I'd rather drag my gooch over a cactus. But I respect the hustle. Oh man, it feels nice to be doing videos again. Look, the world sucks right now. I mean, just stay inside, play video games. I hope this video helps. I hope it brings some sort of enjoyment to all the uncertainty and everything that's going on in the world right now. Because I'm quarantined and don't currently have a job right now because of this godforsaken fucking bug, I have plenty of time to make videos, so I'm just kind of binging through as many as I can. Special shout out to Ace Vito Video Store for being the first to guess what the title or what this review was going to be. If you liked the video, subscribe. I have a Patreon. There's not really anything on it right now, but, you know, gonna try to figure out what's going on with it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. More videos coming just because I have nothing else to do right now. So, stay safe. Wash your hands, bitch.